Monday, May 2nd edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and of course my thoughts and prayers continue with everybody that's just been tremendously impacted by the horrific tornado outbreak of last week. Truly an historic event, the magnitude of which we're still trying to get a handle on. The amount of strong and violent tornadoes just is mind-boggling, and just an unfathomable amount of fatalities. It's just a horrific deal. And again, my deepest prayers and sympathies still with all those impacted. The good news is everybody had a great weekend to kind of continue the cleanup and the survey efforts across the southeast. And while there is a storm system moving through the region here over the next couple of days, nothing at all like the system we just dealt with last week. Nothing at all on that magnitude. Now let me start you off with a look at the radar imagery this morning. We have that band of rain and thunderstorms stretching from southern Indiana and Illinois down into Texas. That is with a cold front. That'll get into the Carolinas Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. More flooding issues continuing there along the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys. That is an ongoing problem, and more rain just kind of aggravating that issue this morning. Behind the front, some chilly air. In fact, a lot of freeze warnings up into parts of Texas and Oklahoma this morning, even a winter storm warning continuing for parts of New Mexico. And you can see that chilly air dipping down behind the front, parts of the Texas Panhandle below that freezing mark this morning. But ahead of the front, a lot of warmth, and it'll be a pretty warm day here across much of the southeast. Here's the upper air chart for today. And pretty strong disturbance diving to Texas and Oklahoma that then will continue pivoting eastward and move into the mid-Atlantic region by Wednesday morning. And that's going to set us up for a chance of rain and some thunderstorms, then some cooler air for the midweek period. Let's go to the GFS. This is the precipitation today. Some showers and thunderstorms through the lower Mississippi Valley and the Tennessee Valley. Now, there is a risk of some severe storms there. I just am saying that it's not of the same magnitude at all of what was dealt with last week. From there, the front marches eastward, and the GFS is a little quicker than some of the other modeling in bringing in the chance of a few showers and storms into the Piedmont tomorrow afternoon. Almost all other models hold that off until tomorrow night. And that's how I've kind of framed my forecast this morning. For the Piedmont zones of North Carolina, I've kept Tuesday dry, but I brought in the chance of showers and a couple thunderstorms in Tuesday night. And then Wednesday morning, we'll see that front gradually progressing out. This is 8 a.m. Wednesday, rather. And from there, the front continues to march eastward. Now, this is the Canadian model. This is the precipitation it prints out Tuesday evening and then overnight Tuesday night. Then we get into Wednesday morning's precip, and there's Wednesday afternoon's precip. So the Canadian brings that precipitation through Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Same general time frame for the European. This is Tuesday evening, overnight Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and finally, I didn't put Wednesday afternoon on there because it had largely exited, but the Canadian prints out more precip totals than the European does. And I think it's probably the Canadian being a little overdone again. This doesn't look like a huge rain event, but some rain nonetheless. All right, then we go on out to Wednesday afternoon. And we'll see some sun breaking out Wednesday afternoon behind the front. And the cooler air moving in. Looks like Piedmont high is only in the 60s Wednesday. And then look at Thursday morning, high pressure sitting right overhead, so I'll post a 40 for a low for the triad, but just know that some of the traditionally cooler spots could easily dip into the upper 30s Thursday morning. But then a quick warm-up, that high begins to slide offshore. This is Thursday late in the day, and then here we are by the weekend. This is Saturday evening. There's a little system that moves through toward the end of the week, but for the time being, I've left the forecast dry. It looks pretty moisture-starved at this point. And I do think as we get into the weekend, we'll see those highs returning up into the upper 70s, maybe even lower 80s. So we'll warm back up for the upcoming weekend. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.